We're joined in studio by Bruce Boudreau and, of course, from his home office, Craig Button. Bruce, you coached Alex Ovechkin, so few know him better than you, really. And, guys, Ovi scored 42 goals 2 seasons ago. Now, he needs exactly that many to pass Wayne Gretzky to become the NHL's all-time leading goal scorer. Bruce, I want to start with you. Will he do it?
Well, he's going to do it. It's just a question of when is he going to do it. I mean, I think in a perfect world, we'd all like to see him do it in the same year, like this year. And it'd be near the end of the year in an important game and have Alex score that goal. But I don't know if 42 might just be a number that's a little too much, especially because Spencer Carberry is a great coach, but he's a very defensive-minded coach. So if you remember last year, the Caps would win 2-1 and lose 5-1. So it wasn't a question of them being able to be prolific goal scorers. So I think it's going to take 2 years, and unfortunately, I think it'll probably be early November next year that he'll get the record. But he's going to play, and he's going to play until he gets the record. That I can guarantee you.
You know, Bruce, it's interesting you talk about Spencer and Ovi, and new coach, a little bit different philosophy, and certainly there was that feeling out period last year, and I think that contributed a lot to Alexander Ovechkin in the first half of the season, not scoring at the rate that we're accustomed to seeing him score at. But in his last 36 games of the season, he had 26 goals. That's a 50-goal plus prorated season, and I'm not betting against Ovi. I think he's going to break it this year. I think that 42 goals, based on what he did in the last half of the season, finding that comfort level with the coach and the way the coach wants to play. And, yeah, it's going to happen later in the season, but you know how motivated Alexander Ovechkin is. And I see it, and maybe I'm just a little more hopeful that he does it this year because I think it sets up just for a great stretch run down. And Ovi, to your point, he's going to break it. We just differ on when that time will be.
Well, he'll be motivated.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one more thing. It's like if people say he can't do it, if you know Alex, he's going to say, you say I can't do that? Boom, I'm going to show you. It's very much like when he was younger and people would say, well, be physical against him and, you know, and slow him down. And as soon as you'd go to hit him, he'd say, okay, you want to be physical against me? I'm going to out-hit you and make you not want to come near me. And that's the attitude I think he's going to take into this year. I hope he does it, but I don't know too many 38-year-old guys and going on 39 that are going to score 40-plus goals. So, but I hope he does it too. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to be there if it was game 82 and it was for a playoff spot and he scores the winning goal.
Yeah.
I think it would be unbelievable for TV.
Yeah, so maybe he gets the fire lit in his belly this season and he can score the 42, because how amazing would it be that he does it in emphatic fashion as opposed to kind of limping to the record over the next few seasons?
Well, he's done everything in his life in emphatic fashion, hasn't he? Like, I mean, from the goal he scored in Phoenix to getting 4 goals a game to all of these things. So I see no reason why, if Alex doesn't do something, it's going to be with flair, and it's going to be not in game 9 of next year type thing in a 5-1 loss getting that goal. He's going to do it when it counts.
Yeah, and to Sarah's point, like, not kind of limping toward it. And I don't think he'll limp towards it if he doesn't get it this year. He'll get it early in the following season. But to your point, Bruce, I mean, the spotlight is on Alex. And Alex loves the spotlight. And more than that, he performs under the spotlight. There's no reason to doubt Alexander Ovechkin. I'm not betting against him getting 42 this coming season. I always think back, and as he's chasing Gretzky, the last group of people that bet against one of the greatest goal scorers of all time, 1998 Olympics, when Wayne Gretzky sat on the bench during the shootout and Canada was eliminated. I'm not betting against Ovi.
All right. Well, speaking of betting, FanDuel has a special bet up. Will Ovechkin break Gretzky's record this season? Of course, that's the big question. They have it at 10-1 odds that he does do it.